What is up, guys? Pulse Panda here. It has been a very long time since I've made a video, and I apologize for that. I love making content for you guys, and I really want to get some out there. Unfortunately, though, I've been running into some hardware and software issues, but I've gotten all sorted out, and I'm back on the game. So some quick status updates, because last time I made a status update video, none of you watched it, and that's fine. Just I have a couple quick things. First off, I have a new website. It's called pulsepanda.com. The link will be in the description below. And that is where I will be uploading all of my content. Absolutely every single thing I post. And it's not all videos. I've made quite a few blog posts, and I've gotten some fun feedback from that. Some of it good, some of it not so much. Everything will be on there, and every video I post. And anytime I decide I'm going to stream, that will also be updated on there. So that is the place to check for new content from me. Another thing is, this is the first video in a new series I'm working on called StarCraft as a Noob. I kind of wanted to veer away a little bit from the whole build order tutorial series because I felt like that was a little bit dry. I had some good potential. I'll probably still work on a video or two once in a while, but it wasn't as dynamic as I hoped it would be. It was really just basically just grinding out a build order until I had it down, and then recording it and writing stuff about it and posting it, and that was kind of not as much fun as I'd hoped it would be. So I'm working on this. It's not going to be a bronze to masters. This isn't how to be good at StarCraft. This is approaching StarCraft as a new player, and I want to help out the newer players as much as possible, because when I was learning StarCraft, I remember it was daunting. I remember it was hard. I remember having no clue what the heck I was supposed to do, and I want to help out that part of the community because I got as much help as I could with that, and I really appreciate it from all of the producers out there that helped me out. So, I'm going to have several episodes. Currently, I have 2 episodes planned out, but I'm working on them every day, and I have about once a week release date plan. Currently, I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I do need to balance school and work, of course, but I do want to be doing these some more. So this first episode is going to be all about what an RTS is. This is what StarCraft is. StarCraft is a real-time strategy game. That's what it stands for. And real-time strategy games, I think, are one of the hardest games out there. I've played a lot of different games, and primarily MOBAs, such as League of Legends, and I think StarCraft, while is easier in a lot of ways, such as not having to work with a team, you're totally independent, it's also really hard because a real-time strategy is basically just a really, really fast-paced version of chess with way less forgiving environment. Your goal in chess is to, checkmate the king, kill his queen, and all that stuff. Your goal in StarCraft is to destroy the enemy's base, or starve them out of minerals and then let them just surrender. You want to make your opponent surrender by overwhelming forces. And that's what makes this game hard, because chess is turn-based. You're always doing the same thing at the same time as the other player, and if you're not on the ball, you're going to fall behind, and there is no forgiveness there. So the basics of what an RTS is. There are several things that go into such a game. They include macro, micro, and strategy. This first episode, I'm going to go over macro and how to improve it, what it is. And in a couple episodes, I'll be going over micro, what to practice, how to practice, different things you should be checking off in your head as you play, and all that good stuff. So, what macro is? Macro is the production of stuff. That is the easiest way to describe it. It is focused entirely around building worker units, building buildings, and building army units. Without macro, you have almost nothing. And the very most important thing about macro is the worker units. If you're not building your SCVs, if you're not building your drones, and if you're not building your probes, you're gonna have a failed economy and you're not gonna be able to do anything. That's just how it is. You have to have money to build stuff, and without the worker units, you're not gonna have the money. So, one way to practice that, and one way to get that down, because I know as a bronze player, sometimes that's just hard in and of itself, is just constantly producing SCVs. Go into a custom game versus no opponent, or versus a very easy AI, and simply build SCVs. Only queue one at a time, and expand 3 times. Once you have all 3 of those bases saturated, which means 16 worker units on each mineral line, and 3 worker units in each geyser, just quit out of the game, watch the replay, check for any gaps, pull up the production tab, see how many SCVs you're making. If there's a gap in SCVs, redo it until you don't have any gaps. And after that, go into a game, just another custom game, and just build only expansions, barracks, and marines. If you've got 400 minerals, build an expansion. If you've got 150 minerals, build another barracks. If you have anything else, make sure you're building your SCVs first, and then build any marines. And don't queue anything. Queuing is the worst possible thing you can do. And if you do that right without ever being supply blocked, you should be able to hit 60 marines by 9 minutes. I've done it, I've tried, I know it's possible, and it's not that hard. Work on that, and you can win any game you want. I've gotten to platinum just from that build alone, and that was in Korea, which, while it doesn't necessarily mean anything, it was still pretty impressive, and I was proud. So work on that, get your macro down, and you'll be golden. And then at that point, you can look into doing build orders or something. But without a good solid macro, you can't even do a good build order, I promise you that. So that is pretty much all I have for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it teaches at least one person out there, because as long as I help one person, my job was successful, and that's all I want. So yeah, if you guys liked it, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, any noobs you know that play StarCraft or want to. And I look to be producing more videos within the next week. And I know it's been a while since I made videos. I'm slightly rusty, so just please bear with me. Also, on a side note, there is a donation button. I don't want to feel like I'm trying to do this for money. I'm really not. But donations are always appreciated. They'll pay for my lunch. So if you guys like me enough, hit that donate button, and it'll take care of itself. Also, I do plan on starting to stream, but I have absolutely no idea when. But I will be sure to let you guys know, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, it's been great making this video, and hope you guys learned something. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.